Bucky Boss song just to give it up every now and then. Sponsors. I miss those when you don't use them. You be done not out of them. Like, what the fuck is this guy over there doing? He's just wasting his time.
You be asleep. We went for a long time, and I'm like, any minute now, that 5 minutes. That's why I tapped you. I was gonna throw something at you or something.
Hey, that's Playboy the Hustler. I give it up.
My job.
If I had that, I'll push the button.
My job to do it.
Hit you with clues, bombs, and you know, hit you with them gas prices. Nigga.
Yeah.
Got that motherfucking
Hovercraft
hovercraft out there. I know that ain't
Man. No, you too though. You got the big boy.
I've always had a big boy like that. You know, that's how I
How
grow.
you living
How
out
much
there?
you put in a week?
Well,
Driving into work.
I don't
Well,
drive.
out west.
I get dropped off and picked up. Like, you know, I got a driver.
If you were out west, when you were out west.
I used to real shit, because 6 months ago, 20 to 40 something bucks would fill my lack
A week.
a week. If I fill it up, you know, sometimes throw 10s in there, you know. Niggas with money, you know, you think you doing something, throw a hot 10, 20 in that baby. Keep it moving, don't fill that bitch up like like you missing something and shit. But what I used to do is real shit. I used to put like 20 bucks in the car. And if I drove driving Brandy, that's the 93, her name is Brandy. Driving Brandy, $20 would do me a week 6 months ago. $20 a week, my shit, and you know, get good gas mileage, you know, keep up on that shit. Cause it be freeway mileage. But now, baby boy, it's like 80 bucks, and that's still
What you got? Like a 15 gallon?
something like that, or I thought it was 18 gallon. I'm thinking it's an 18 gallon tank, so it's give or take a couple more bucks, because I get a little frustrated if I have it, and during the time when the gas was down and shit, and I remember it was like 2 something, I was like, God damn, like, you know what I mean? But I'm like, I got gas today, and I was like, I need to put $5 more in that motherfucker. Like,
I got a phobia. I don't like my tank to go, you know, near half. Like, to me, half is like empty. You know what I'm saying? So that's my phobia. You know what I'm saying? Side
You
to
look
side.
pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
They can put you on one cord. I mean, it's just like a stab right in my eyeballs and shit. Like, what the fucking cord? Like, sometimes they do put gas in there, and I can tell them they did, and I can see that they went past a quart past half. You know what I'm saying? I can put the effort in this shit. But I've been 1 quart, nigga, for real, both of y'all.
yeah.
That's what happens when you let your kids use your car. I'm glad I ain't there.
So you count the quarts? Did you say
No,
one quart?
I think it's like if you split it into fourths, like half is two fourths, or you know, I think you say.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My shit be counting, like, nigga,
Quarter
you got
gallon.
4 gallons left.
Yeah. So
Then it blink again, like, you don't got
my shit be telling me
Make it
like
to the
miles,
gas
like,
station.
look, you're running on fumes. But this situation made me realize that I've been doing pretty good and shit, because like my shit hasn't been on E until recently though. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been able to live without worrying about putting gas in my car.
right.
So I'm like, man, I'm doing all right in the world. You know what I'm saying? But my shit hit E the other day. Then I put, it might have been today, matter of fact, I had to drop the kids off at school, so I put $10 in. By the time I went to school, came back, that motherfucker said, beep,
Yeah.
beep.
Some of that.
Yeah.
Because a hot little 10, I could even throw a little 10 in there. Like if I know if I'm driving that boy and I'm driving it on the freeway to work, you know, I know my car. So I know, like, even when they start blinking, I know how much ride. I can jump on the freeway to get where I'm going if it's blinking.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But I'm going to get gas when I get off that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was
push shit to the limit once or twice.
yeah, I'll push it to the limit, but I try not to. But I know what it's gonna do. And that's why I hate, if motherfucker borrow your car, that motherfucker gotta be on like half or full, cause somebody, hey, I ran out of gas.
We're not doing too much, in this war as Americans, are we?
No,
We ain't got people over there. We ain't chasing nobody away. We're not. But that's supposed to be like our gas prices look like this when when Bush was president. You know what I'm saying? He had
he was oil man. He was getting his boys back.
the war in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? So that's supposed to fund that war. The high gas price supposed to fund it. But you had people over there. Right? We don't have nobody really over there.
It's just a diversion, though.
Yeah, so why raise the gas prices so big? You're raising gas prices high, so you pay for.
But we get a lot of oil from them too.
No, we supposed to have like
But
abundance.
We supposed to.
No,
We supposed to.
like I said, that's our backup. Let's say shit fucked up and ain't no oil nowhere. Hey,
So why they charging you fucking $4 and $5 a fucking gallon?
Because they go to somebody else, and the oil companies
that's
are
supposed to fund the war.
They cashing out.
But to fund the war, but I don't see what you're doing with the fund nothing because we don't have nobody over there. We ain't chasing nobody out of nowhere. What are you doing? Like when Bush did, at least our people was over there and we was helping them, do shit.
But at the same time, they're supposed to be over there, supposed to be stealing, allegedly.
They are definitely stealing or OG in it, like whatever the fuck they doing. This shit is a diversion to do what they want to do. So Putin,
and they cashing out.
It can only because if it ain't nobody the diversion is for the oil.
But
it's all about the oil.
United States and who else?
It's not about
They
that.
all
It's about
who-
rich
it's
motherfuckers.
The
getting
motherfuckers
rich
with the paper.
and waiting for any little opportunity to fucking gouge the shit out of you.
And it just can't just be a real war.
No, I ain't saying
Oh, war! It ain't just a war. It ain't a war
Right.
about. But see, what you not saying that a
war.
war is not a war because they like,
If I
you know
see-
what?
if I see-
Nigga, fuck you. Nah, nigga, fuck you. That ain't what the wars are about. Wars are about people trying to get what they want.
Yeah.
Wars don't come
So it's a
from
come up.
niggas stepping on the nigga shit.
Exactly. So
It's
it's
always
always
a
a diversion. So I would create a diversion for what else?
We're gonna jack this oil.
No, how can I make that right there a diversion? How can I convince, to make a diversion, I'm gonna convince another country to attack another country and have that country act fearful for their life and all. I'm gonna do what? I can
This is what the fuck I'm telling you.
Everybody
You
get mad.
you just said stuff.
Everybody
you
get
want
mad.
something. You just told a whole speech.
Look,
right
You
there.
come and take shit.
So-
They take shit.
so look.
But they talk about it
So
first.
how come that can't be what it is, and how come that can't be just like a diversion? When people say, "Oh, that's a diversion," something you act like we can't multitask. You know what I'm saying? We got to deal with watch this right here, police brutality. We got to deal with when we drive and the police get behind us. We go into PS. You know what I'm saying? We somebody
That's
else.
totally
We get
different.
nervous, and then we got to worry about our kids. We can multitask. We can
That
worry
ain't
about
got
what's going on in
we
the
dealing with that,
We
and
worry
then the
about-
people like you don't. People like
We can look at something and say that's fucked up.
Thank you. Say the shit.
We can say that's fucked
people
up.
like you that don't got no money.
Oh no.
Don't deal with shit like that. They're not dealing with our mediocre, the street nigga, black people, mid-level, under mid-level. Like we all, when it comes to a certain level, it's a level that they don't worry about. They don't walk our streets or.
But when I hear people say, the first time I heard somebody say, "Oh, that's the diversion, right?" That's just all that is.
It's a diversion. It's always a diversion.
I know people just say that, but it's a diversion for what? You don't say what the other thing is, and if you know what it is, then how come you ain't preparing yourself and others for the anti?
I don't know
that you
because
got?
the diversion can be
You know what I'm
anything.
saying?
That's like the Contra shit back
But
in the
I know
day
every
when they
time
was bringing in the dope. That was a diversion to bring in the dope. Like, oh yeah, we gonna use
If
this
that
to fund
word
the
was,
country.
if that word was around in the 1940s, people would say Hitler. Oh, that's just a
Diversion was
Something
around
else.
in the
You know what I'm
1940s.
saying?
What you thought they made it up along the way?
You mean to tell me that I'm gonna sit there and focus on something so hard that I don't know there's nothing else around me. Nothing else around me right
Oh,
there.
that's you.
We are multitasking
Look,
motherfuckers.
you just describe yourself.
We just
I keep trying to
we just
tell you
talked about
shit.
we just talked about 3 subjects on here. That means we just multitask. And Jesse Smollett, a diversion from fucking what? You know
We're
what
not
I'm
talking
saying?
about just
I know
Smollett.
everything that's major in the country. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
And that's not major. We're talking about the war.
I've heard people say tornadoes somewhere. Oh, that's just a diversion to keep your eyes off of what?
What the fuck? That's Mother Nature. Like, I wouldn't use that as a I wouldn't use a tornado as a scenario.
There's no.
But I would look at the war in
So the
between countries.
Hurricane Katrina, I've heard that was the diversion.
But they also speaking about saying that they're controlling the weather also. And that's putting shit, them satellites and shit up in the air and all that shit. They creating ways to use the shit to their advantage.
Like I'm gonna give you an example of a diversion. Let me give you this example of a diversion that I see right here. Okay, when they said in 1 week we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna take away the mask mandate. We're gonna just sit there, you can run around free, really. We're gonna do it a week because guess what? Tomorrow, the Arnold Schwarzenegger shit is gonna be here, and people from all over the goddamn country is gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, why you gonna tell me? No, listen. Why you gonna tell me that? You know what I'm saying? We don't have to wear the mask no more after the Arnold Schwarzenegger shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we could be doing good, all right now. Then you gonna bring people from all over the world. You gonna bring the people from all over the world here. You wanna know what the fuck y'all got? Then they go home. Now we need to take our mask off. Like, whoa, what the fuck is that? That Arnold Schwarzenegger shit. They know the diversion was in my brain is y'all can remove the mask. Because that's what everybody talking about. We gotta get ready for the mask removal. Remember, then nigga, did you not pay attention to the Arnold Schwarzenegger shit and people from all over the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna give us a week? So I can explain my one. So when you say it was a diversion, finish your sentence.
I will never come out here this way anyway.
This is what I'm telling you. Like, okay, so the war happened. It began. These motherfuckers over here that don't really even got shit to do with the war, they're calculating on how they can benefit from this shit. You understand? So we say like take the gas, the oil companies. That there's no way in the world that this war beginning in a week's time has affected them in a negative way. Will it affect them down the line? Maybe, maybe not. But for our gas, the same week that the war began, our gas prices went up to four and some change. There's no way that there is a direct connection. But what it is these motherfuckers who got the power.
I just said it. I said it's to fund the war.
They don't got nothing to do with the war. That's what I'm telling you.
Every time the war happens that we participate in, the gas prices go up.
We're not in it.
And that's to pay for the war.
No, we're not in it. We're paying for the fucking war.
It's always happening.
We ain't got the war is money, period.
We just
the motherfuckers that in the war, they gonna come up off the war. But what I'm giving you a prime example of, it's a war going over here, thousands of miles away from us. These motherfuckers right here at fucking Shell or
the motherfuckers who own the company.
Right here, in Columbus, Ohio, it does not, the fact that this war began last week has nothing to do with these motherfuckers right here. But they see it as an opportunity to fucking turn up and get all the fucking money.
Can I explain something right here? Watch this right here. When the government wants to pay for things, like I'm gonna use cigarettes for example. What they do is they put a heavy tax on the cigarette makers right here, which makes them say, "Damn, no, see right there, how you could have thought that in your brain, but instead we just talked about this. You will interrupt. I sat here and I listened to you. Now it's my turn to read
because you interjected. I'm talking before I finish saying what the fuck I was saying.
If I said stick on one topic and say with your rebuttal from that right there, I'm gonna explain. I'm not gonna give you 15 different topics for you to rebut, but I gotta wait for you to do it all at one time right here.
I told you that shit.
What I'm saying is right here, when they sit up there, they liquor and tobacco. When they sit up there and put a heavy tax on them right there. So you're the tobacco person. I'll put a heavy tax on you. Now you're like, damn, for me to now live the way I was, because you put a heavy tax. Now I gotta raise my prices. Now cigarettes is like damn $9 now. You know what I'm saying?
They've been $9 everywhere.
So then guess what right here? When they sit up there and do the same thing to gas prices, because there's a war going on, of course the gas company said, damn, for us to be the way that we are already, if you're gonna tax me, if you're gonna tax me 8% more, you know what I'm saying, or 20, whatever percent more that you're taxing me, now to get my money back, I gotta have to pay for you. You know what I'm saying? Right there, that happens with anything.
But the oil company, the shit was just, I seen this shit on the news where motherfucker, even Joe Biden was speaking about telling the motherfucking oil companies that don't use this as basically a diversion to raise fucking oil prices. Because a barrel of oil costs more now than it did, and it has no reason to, because America is not America's war. America, it ain't shit that got to do with America. But the motherfuckers that are The government
It's a
regulates.
world war.
It's not a world war.
It ain't just
The
United
world update their allies came in to help them.
No,
But
no.
America ain't in the war.
We're part of it.
We're Debo. We're Debo to make the motherfuckers. We're trying to punk them. Our party's to punk
If the
them back in the
I'll
chill.
give you a letter to say stop doing that. Then I'll give you a fine to say, hey, I'm gonna fine you.
And I'm gonna use these motherfuckers over here to do it. I'm gonna use Johnny them
So
from
before they
the
even
east
get
side to do it.
Before the
strategically,
it's like 3 words.
It's further than that.
100 other motherfuckers.
Strategically, why would you send Mexico to go check Russia? You're not gonna check. You're gonna ask the little ass fucking. I'm gonna ask Mexico to check Russia. No, you're gonna have to ask the big muscle to check Russia. That's how it always happens.
That's why we.
But
show our presence.
there's Britain,
And some of
there's
them
100 other motherfuckers before they get to us.
You know,
Right.
hold on. Do you know how many situations that just our president just said it's a United Nations, it's a NATO situation, but just to strip the United States and make other countries like back down? There's so many stories that they like.
That's what the whole purpose is of
That's why you
them.
see
Of what's going on now.
So
But at the
Paul,
same time.
No, hold on. Let me say this right here because you said something about the Biden. Come on, you use that to distract you to raise your. You can't take Biden's word for nothing because into
Fuck Biden, 'cause he worked for some niggas.
Hold on, into the office coming in, he's saying I'm raising gas
That's
prices.
irrelevant.
So fuck gas. Why is wingdings $20 now?
Fuck
He
all
raised
that.
prices on the whole.
This-
He
we
raised
going to
prices
this
for real,
market.
He raised
Boy, you a
prices.
nigga,
But
man.
he told you that's what
You
you're
do
doing.
extract the chicken. and
Everything,
shit like that.
everything, all
If you
prices
don't
is
know
up.
what
That ain't the only thing that's raising. It ain't just gas, everything. Rent. We gotta do. That's on the topic right there. Rent is raising.
No, so this
This
what I'm
place
talking
is
about.
only worth $600 a motherfucking month, and y'all know it. Y'all ain't changed shit around about it or nothing.
Inflation.
But because inflation has happened so hard, now it's $1,100. And this $600 piece of rat ass trap.
Now-
is everything,
now listen.
not just
Right
gas.
there.
No, that's a gentrification is
Not
causing
just
the
gas.
rent to go up. But what I'm telling you is the inflation
All
came
in there.
after he sent out these stimmies and shit. And these PPP loans and all this shit. Somebody got paid for that shit. So it's a direct correlation between inflation and this money that got paid out to every fucking American that was qualified for the shit. So now I can see you saying there's a connection. Okay, but this war shit ain't got shit to do with us as we fucking speak. But the motherfuckers who own it does not.
We took an oath. We took an oath to say, listen right here. Listen right here.
This is why I said I
The
ain't
United Nations,
all working up.
listen right here, this right here. When the
about this
United
shit.
Nations happened right here, you know what I'm saying? When that happened was after Hitler right here. The United States thought of it. We should have a bunch of people, a bunch of countries to gang up on one if they break a law right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what the United States said? Once they got all the people together to sign it and say, we'll do that, the United States didn't want nothing to do with it. They didn't even sign up for it. But it was your fucking idea and shit. You know what I'm saying? Later on, the United States signed up for it right here. That means if the whole thing is to not create another Hitler, if you break United Nations laws, if you break a law about the world, that means that there's 198 countries ready
That
to
goes
go
without
about
saying,
it.
bro.
So if you come up with it and you don't participate, and you just took an oath to say that if another Hitler shows his face, we all got to band together and then, you know what I mean? Right here, we take an oath. We all go to a club right now and I'm getting jumped. You gonna say, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Nigga, how you gonna do that? The world is no different than people.
You with me anyway.
See right there, see, that's America right there. We together right there, you ain't go. That ain't just America, that's France. France believe the same thing. If you notice, the war in Iraq, wasn't France there? Wasn't Tony Blair in England there? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of countries, they were there. So who the fuck are we to say we ain't gonna show up?
But
And you got
but
Kenya
that
there?
the
We
point
gas
is
Kenya.
the gas in
Hey,
America,
this
the
motherfucker
oil
was
in
sanctioned.
America, the motherfuckers
Yeah,
that
yeah,
own the
yeah.
companies here in America,
That's fine.
the oil companies that are digging everywhere else, but they're owned here, are the motherfuckers that are upping their prices, and they don't have to. They do not have no reason
by this
to.
motherfucking shit.
They don't have
but
to.
Paul, in your mind,
Hold on, they have the price down before. But they sit up there, they'll wait there and they'll put that tax on them, so they'll raise their prices up, but guess what? They'll price
Ain't
gas
nobody
because
taxing
they
them
just love
motherfuckers
so high.
taxing
The
out.
whole
Yeah,
the whole nation is doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because over there in California, they over there, what is it? What, $7.50?
But they shit been $4 and $5 already.
Yeah.
But what I'm
Because
saying
it's
is,
supposed to live
I'm
in
saying that the oil companies do not have to charge more. They're just doing it because some other shit is happening.
And wing
And
things
you use it
should
as a
not,
fucking-
Kroger's wing things should not have to charge more, but they do. These
You shouldn't buy
landlords
these from
should
Kroger.
not have to charge more, but they are. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of stuff like I've been telling people right here, raise minimum wage. People is making $20 an hour now. You don't think everybody's gonna raise their prices? If you gotta pay me, him, and him $20 an hour to make sure we get paid, we're gonna have to now raise the price of your milk or whatever it is that we're doing.
That still ain't got nothing to do with the oil
Got shit to do with
being paid, being charged for, being raising the price of the oil for gas and gas
There's no connection.
because they had no reason. When the war started, that's when they upped the price. Gas was a little bit up.
with Bush.
Gas was a little bit up already, a little bit more than it was, but it was a tolerable.
The Vietnam War, the gas prices went up. Every time you have a war, you have to expect. That's the number one thing. Because watch this right here. Watch this right here. Watch this right here. We can raise prices to food, but you can't guarantee everybody eat meat. I can guarantee you like 98% of the country gotta drive. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you that. So guess who I'm gonna put the tax on? I'm gonna put the tax on you because 98% of the country gonna have to drive. Now
There is no tax, you motherfucker. These motherfuckers being greedy.
Yeah, they
It's
have no
fucking
tax.
greedy.
So what you're
It's
saying
fucking
is
greedy.
The motherfucker, regardless if you like whether the president makes the decision, because he doesn't make the decision.
cereal $6. How the hell do you do that? So everybody can raise their prices except for gas.
Because they giving motherfuckers food stamps.
Now,
They
that's
giving them
different.
extra
Hold on.
food stamps.
You thinking
They
they
can charge you $6.
Well, they been doing that. Before the war, they was giving you people extra. They was giving you food stamps.
That's
twice
fine.
a
The
month.
food-
And
that's
the
why-
price-
that's
the
why
cereal
food prices have been up before the war.
The inflation
During
Exactly.
hold on,
and
during
it's directly connected to the
during
food stamps
during
and
the coronavirus, they start giving them food
and the
stamps.
loan.
They start giving them food stamps and more food stamps, and then they get your kids food stamps. Guess what? Cereal is still $2.99. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me everybody can
The
raise their
food
prices
shit ain't
up
going.
except for the
Food
gas?
went up
company?
in pandemic.
And I think that's what the distraction is. I'm gonna have y'all looking at gas, because that's what y'all need. 98% of the country gonna need gas. 90% of the country, even Dakota buses and all that, y'all gonna need gas right here. So I'm gonna get y'all to look at the gas prices while we raise these rents up. Y'all so focused on the gas that y'all ain't paying attention to how much cereal is now. You know what I'm saying? How come that's not one right there?
Because
To feed your family is real high.
The
To
rent
live is
prices
where high.
are directly connected with gentrification.
What, everywhere in the nation?
They been
Everywhere in the
back-
nation,
Yeah,
that's going
yeah.
everywhere. Gentrification is one area, not the whole nation.
No, it is, Paul, because it's going on here. It was 100 fucking
It was
places
in New York.
before it
They
got
was
to
doing it in New York and Brooklyn.
New York,
Harlem.
California, motherfucking
Boise.
People was making money all over
No,
this nation, left
Paul,
and right. I
it's
told you.
gentrification. It's
Everywhere?
gentrification, and yes, that's how the shit happened. Chicago, all this shit is fucking. They've been fucking doing
When
this
they
shit,
raised
and
minimum wage,
it finally,
everything was
got
gonna
to
raise up with
here. It finally got to
This
here.
ain't the first time it happened. It ain't no different than when we was little and our parents, like when we was that age, we used to pay a nickel for that candy bar right there. How come it's not a nickel
that's
anymore? You
motherfucking
kept on raising.
inflation.
I know.
That's inflation.
Because you kept raising minimum wage.
Gentrification ain't got nothing to do with inflation. Gentrification is about these motherfuckers
We all know what it is. But
Why you keep fucking acting like this shit ain't fucking real?
Because you keep pointing at everything right there. If a white person moves in the neighborhood, you say that's gentrification, and that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of it, but that's not what it is. A person walking with a gun does not mean he's a killer. You know what I'm saying? That's a symptom of it. Everybody that got murdered with a gun, the dude was walking with a gun first.
Let me
You know what
explain
I'm
this shit
saying?
to you.
No, I know how it works.
No, let me
I know
explain
what
this
they
shit
get.
to you.
Hold on.
It's not about a
I know
white
they-
motherfucker. It's
hold
not
on.
about a white motherfucker moving into the neighborhood.
That's right
What
here.
the shit is about is OSU buying up all this motherfucking property. And OSU, the landlords at OSU allowing them to buy, and motherfucking Children's Hospital buying up all this area over here.
Meanwhile,
And the
everybody lives around there, they're black too. Don't act like that's all white,
The poor.
they're black.
What I'm telling you is a bigger fucking
Gentrification
picture.
is to erase a race and put them somewhere else, like right there in New
Yeah,
York.
it's
In
not-
New York,
it's not
they
white.
wanted a
Like,
freeway.
it's white.
They wanted
It's
a
about-
freeway. They wanted a freeway.
about
But we gotta
space.
drive these niggers out of this area.
No,
so
poor
to have
people.
that, what's
Poor
right here?
people.
Cause down there it ain't just niggas. It's everybody.
Look, we talk. This is in the '60s right here. When they wanted that, this is in the '60s. So it was you put the niggas in the projects to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Remember that right there? We gotta have somewhere to put them at. Now we want this area because when we want these people coming from out of town, we don't want them driving to see these projects and everything. We want something pretty right here. So we gotta get them the fuck up out of here and put them somewhere else. So to do that, we gotta make it real uncomfortable for them to live in. We gonna hire felons that we know to go burn down this apartment complex and shit. Now where you gotta go? You gotta always get we're gonna hire felons to come in here and bust up your restaurant and make it uncomfortable for you so you'll move out right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole form of gentrification. It's not just a white person.
It does get that far. But it comes from
money buying up all this shit.
That shit happens over.
And then that's a chain reaction.
That shit happens over time.
So what if the person that's buying up all the shit is Asian? What if the person who's buying the shit up is Hispanic? You know what I'm saying? What if the stuff is buying stuff up is a black person? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of private landlords around here that's black.
But the people that are buying up
private landlords, so he owns that shit right there.
But he don't own the amount of properties that the company, a specific company may come in and buy 100 shit.
We looking at these abandoned houses and we shaking our head, and then we got the nerve to look at some other race when they buy this. When they buy this, hold on, we
for the whole shit.
We just
property prices can't go down if we own.
Where do we eat at? Where do we eat at today? We looked across the street and we seen late night slice. But that place been abandoned for like a year now. You know what I'm saying? Any of us black people could have bought that right there. Any of us. Yes, it has been.
Where's that?
It's the Our Bar. You know where the Our Bar is at? That's been set. It's set down. Anybody in there?
Off of Fifth
Avenue?
No.
High Street?
No.
Old Town East. Oak in 18.
Yellow Brick?
Yeah. So why didn't
they close? Because I was trying to.
It hasn't been a fucking year. They ain't been closed a fucking year.
Look, it don't matter.
And they probably got cashed out by the motherfucking
It's another one on
yeah. And they probably got cashed out by late night slides.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I'm saying right here, all
here.
these niggas that's around here flashing their money and doing this right here, how come you ain't buying them? You wait till somebody else's race buy it and then sit there and say, look at the community.
It's relationships and connections. That's just like
and you can't just buy that shit because the company owner or whoever own that shit, they never sell that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless you buy the block.
On Long Street, how many black owned, that's part of the development.
A lot of black people don't own that shit no more either because that was the first gentrification.
Hold on. That cafe is black owned right there. All of that right there. Black rented.
What cafe?
Black rented.
Look, it don't matter what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Black rented.
Lease that shit too.
Black rented.
But
that's easy
soon
to
as
get pay rent somewhere.
But if all these ballers set up there
They
saying,
don't
I'm going to buy that,
No.
you don't do that because guess what?
That's still on
Because
the
that's where
small
motherfuckers heads
increments.
that everybody ain't
That's
thinking
all-
about
So
the
that
small
means you
increments.
can't blame another, if a Hispanic
Nobody's
dude
blaming.
says, I'm going to get that property and stuff right there, and I'm going to turn it into something.
Nobody's
That's a
blaming.
small
You said
increment.
something about what it was.
No,
You
that's
just
what the
talking
hustle is now. The hustle is big. The hustle been, I'm gonna get me a crib and turn it into an Airbnb. I'm gonna get me a crib. That's what people, African Americans, was talking about doing, but not too many people actually did it. You know what I'm saying? But
I
you're
know some
watching
people
other
that did
people
it.
buying up homes left and right, fixing them up and then selling them. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna get my money back for the
You
money.
got to
I
think
put
about
into
the
this
banks.
home.
The
We
banks
can't-
that won't loan
we can't
you and me. They give a motherfucker.
You get your credit right
I
now.
see
Keep that shit
motherfuckers
too.
gamble more money. Hold on, what you just gambled? You could have bought a house with that. You know, so I watch people go on trips all over the place and shit. With like, hold on, it's some ballers that's niggas that's still out here that's enjoying that hyper life, that hyper.
Showing you they got some money. Showing motherfuckers they got some money because they ain't never used to be the niggas back in the
I
day.
do know motherfuckers also that's actually doing shit like opening up business left and right. You're a little older and shit. Now I gotta do something with this money and shit because shit is different now. You know what I'm saying? You got people who can do stuff but they won't.
Hold on.
And we sit back and watch other people
Can
do
we,
it. That's what this is a case of.
Can we just take 5 seconds? Playboy. We need your input right here. You was just involved in the situation. What do you think caused that situation for this motherfucker to come to you and say $500 extra on your rent? What do you think?
It's hard for me to say, but the dude was kind of.
And it's a black dude.
He kind of greedy. So.
Greed.
But then he was coming off of the beginning of COVID, and COVID had motherfuckers not paying their rent. So boom, he came off of that. So I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16 apartments. So how much money is that if you making
A grid.
it's a grip? It was like 11.
How much you think he's paying for that property? He wasn't paying like 18.
See, but that's when shit get different
$1,000.
right there, because sometimes a lot of these motherfuckers are buying these properties. They might not be getting them that cheap. If the work was done already, the motherfucker just come
mortgage
on
on any of this shit.
But I'm glad you said that right
there. It can't compete with the fucking rent that they charging for this shit.
It's trendy.
your mortgage.
Everybody's doing it, so why not get into it? Like on James Grove Plazas, why the fuck are y'all getting involved with it? Your rent is $400 to $600. How'd y'all go up to $1,200? Everybody else is doing it.
But somebody else, the man who owned that whole plaza.
But I'm glad you said. I'm glad you said what you said right there. When I was saying, if you dig deep enough, you can't just sit up there and point to something and say that's what it is. If you dig deep enough, there's a story that sit up there and takes you off of what you thought something was. You know what I'm saying? Because you would think so when he first told us the story. Oh, they trying to get rid of you. Oh, they trying to do this. Or they trying to get you for the money. Because he said you could stay for 500. You know what I'm saying? 500 extra on top of that. Like what the fuck? No. You know what I'm saying? But then when you dig deep enough and shit. I wouldn't even have thought of something about the COVID and all the people not paying their rent. I mean, if I
because that's what happened. You know what happened in COVID? I know
if you can't pay your rent to me, that means I can't pay my rent to them. You're like, oh, bigger bills than what the fuck you do. So my back is.
But he don't own more. He don't own his bills. Ain't his. He has a property. Goes without saying. He has a mortgage to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And through COVID, even him. With his property got a break. He got paid. He did. The people that own the building you live in, they got paid. For if motherfuckers weren't paying their shit, now they still telling you, you better have that motherfucking rent. But they gave motherfuckers a break, like, all right, motherfuckers ain't gotta pay their shit. Motherfuckers ain't gotta pay their shit. And they've been giving people rent breaks. They've been giving motherfuckers money, grants, and all kinds of shit to let motherfuckers pay their rent.
And that's what's causing the inflation.
And that's part of the inflation because that's money spent already. That's the trillions of dollars that they spent.
You gotta have empathy and realistically, you know what I'm saying, thoughts to that.
I can't have empathy because I'm not speaking from an empathetic standpoint. I'm just speaking from a point of what it is. Because when the pandemic stopped people's job, no, I can't. You gotta let me talk. Because I gotta let you talk.
You already did. You are now. You're rebutting with my rebuttal. You said your part. You know what I'm saying? And I said, or it could be this right here.
Ain't no ors. It was fucking.
Don't act like just because they gonna give you the money back, that they give it to you immediately. You apply for Social Security. They gonna sit up there and have you there for like a year before you get some money and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the same thing.
While you waiting for them to give you your money, how
far
deep in debt are you going? Deep in debt. So by the time
you talking about Social
money,
Security, you talking about pandemic.
I'm pandemic money.
It's not the same.
No,
Social Security is not the same.
No, I'm not saying the situation is the same. You think that you're supposed to apply for it and you get it there? Even the PPA people had to sit there and wait forever for them to get their fucking money. Meanwhile, by the time you got your money, you so far deep in the fucking debt that when they give it to you in little pieces,
because a PPA loan was for your business. Your business was not making no money before the PPA loan. All the motherfuckers wasn't making no money, and the ones that really were big real businesses, they got the money. A bunch of the motherfuckers that was filling up for them. All I'm saying is the PPA money. You was probably working your regular job.
And the businesses they shut down.
They still got an ill ass break, man. They got their money.
Tattoo parlor and they
got their money. I would have got my money.
I know, but not overnight.
You could have been cashed out.
Hold on, this is what I'm saying right
about
here.
your business.
I never did get defense right here. The PPA right here. If you sit up there and you're a tattoo artist, you got a building right here, and it's the government said you are not allowed to open it again. Months go by, you still gotta pay your bills and your rent and all that.
They were giving people breaks.
Hold on, not immediately. You had to wait for 6 months or some shit before you got it. Meanwhile, you 6 months behind in your rent. You 6 months behind in your rent. So when they give you this money in pieces and shit, that money is going to them.
They giving you that. They dropping all that in your bank account.
From that point
You're paying bills with that money, but guess what? If they never shut,
and that's
if they never shut the business down, you know. So what about the money that goes into your pocket off of your tattoo shit? You know what I'm saying? That they give you you can't even live off this shit. So that's why you down.
That ain't, you said somebody
That's
else
why
does. I ate all the way
that's why I
through.
compared it with- That's why I compared it with even the food. When people apply for food stamps and shit, they don't get it immediately. They be so backed up. By
They
the time
get it in the
by
fucking
time they get
pandemic.
it,
During the pandemic, unless you get no paperwork
I'm
shit,
saying
right?
in general. No, it ain't that right there. When people get their food stamps and shit, they be getting like $2,000 in food because of the back weight that you had to wait.
You
and
don't
shit.
get no back pay food stamps.
Listen,
You must have just got them in the pandemic because
no,
before
this
that,
right here, welfare works.
they get this. I know how welfare work, and welfare will
If
give
you
you the
apply
shit,
for welfare
the
today,
shit from last
you're not
month
gonna get a check
and
for
this
that
month. They
tomorrow.
ain't about to give you no 5-6 months.
You're not
worth of
listening.
no food stamp.
Please, I wish somebody can call in. You know what I'm saying? If you apply for welfare right now, you're not getting no food stamps and government assistance the next month. And shit, your shit is still being processed and all that shit. You know, 1 month, 2 months, 3. Next thing you know what I'm saying? Once you get your shit, you know what I'm saying? They give you your shit for all the months when you first applied and shit. From right
That's
there.
Social
It's when you-
Security, bro.
No, that's welfare
No,
also.
it's not
That's why,
welfare.
they done put 1,100 on my motherfucking shit right there.
So
You know
for
what I'm
how
saying?
many
Back pay
kids?
that you get. That's as soon as you apply.
1,100
As soon as you apply.
1100 ain't shit. That's only 2 months worth or 3 months worth.
That's just like, it ain't no different than
Depending on the kid,
It is no
they give you, and they don't even do it for Social Security no more. To where they give you the money from all the months backed up if you've been doing the shit for a year or
as
past 6
an
months. They
avid
don't even
food
do that shit
stamp
no more.
buyer, as an avid food stamp buyer.
Have an
Yes,
avid.
yes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just applied for food stamps and it took a while for me to get my shit. Yeah, it is. You apply, listen
You
right
said
here.
that's an avid food
It's
stamp
March.
buyer.
It's March right here. March right here. You ain't got no food. You struggling and all that right here. April. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no food. May. You know what I'm saying? They give you money and they give you the food stamp to cover up for each. You better stock your whole fucking shit up because you already 3 months behind in shit. You know what I'm saying? You already in trouble. That's how they
You're
do it.
wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. But
Unless you just got some-
Please comment on here and let them know.
Come on, let me know, cause my hands. I know people too,
Let them know.
and I know they doing their paperwork and that shit don't go like that.
Right now, they be sitting there with a
And
whole
pandemic
stack.
food, you talk about
Yeah.
pandemic food stamps, bro.
No, we're not.
You are not talking about regular food.
This is how welfare
Hey,
always been. Welfare is just like.
Well, I can't. You know,
it's no different than.
my mom was on
Social
welfare too. Like we grew
Well, why
up
Social
just
Security?
like y'all.
They
Just
do the
wasn't
same thing
big
with Social Security. If you apply in Social Security right now and 9 months go by and then you get Social Security, you get Social Security from the time that you
They don't
first
do that
applied.
no more, bro.
Same thing with
They
child
don't do that
support.
no more.
If you were forced to pay child support right now you gotta pay child support.
All different
You don't get no
categories.
job. No, all of it is
All different categories,
And all
bro.
the same results.
All
You're
different
going to
categories.
wait.
It's not
Just
the
like the
same.
PPA, you applied right there. I think it was March when you applied for the PPA. By the time you got your money, which they're talking about $300 a month, you ain't just get the $300 for that month. You got the money.
That was
when you
unemployment.
applied.
That's what they were doing for the unemployment.
Exactly from the time that you set up the.
That's irrelevant though. What that got to do with what you?
I just gave you 5 examples of the
You
same
gave me 5
scenarios
wrong
that this
examples.
is happening. So they don't do that with child support. They don't
No.
do that. They don't do that with Social Security.
Social Security, you do not. They don't do it that way no more.
They didn't do that.
They don't go back 9 months for Social Security no more.
Are you for real?
Yes.
I just did that. And listen right here. I got a.
So you just got your 9 months?
No, I got an appointment. I got an appointment for my son Tim right now for March the 25th. When you go to the barbershop, watch it. It says March the 25th. Tim has to be with me. He has a learning, disability right there. That's what they said when they're going to reject you, and they said, "Don't worry about
They're
it."
going to reject you, but they don't go back 9. They might go back 6, 5, or
working
4,
for him,
but they don't go back.
We didn't come to them.
You got the lawyer and all
They
that.
came to us right there. They came to us right there, and that's what they're saying on there right there. So since they came to us, they're the ones speaking for us. They just called to make sure that you can't.
I'm gonna call out
And they
nobody's
sit there
name or nothing like that.
You're going
I
to
just,
sit there.
well, I'm gonna say this. You may be right in your situation because of what you're going through with it.
This is 2000.
And what I'm saying is, been through it. Well, I ain't been through it myself personally.
They say
But I'm saying, well, I've seen people that's next to me right there go through the same shit. Sit next to me. Not Giddy, but I'm saying a motherfucker where I can see what's going on with them the same. So maybe each situation ain't the same. Because when you saying, yeah, I'm seeing some shit, and it's like, no. So I can't say it because that's your situation. I can't really be like you. I can't even say for real that you wrong. You might be right in your situation. You right in your situation, and other because you still talk about a bunch of people at a place, all these different places, Social Security office, the welfare office, child support, and wherever you say grant office, whatever the fuck. you talking about a bunch of people that don't even do their fucking job for real.
That's what makes the system slow.
So, no, slow or whatever.
If you need help in March, and then say,
Listen, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna leave it at, I'm gonna just let you have that because it's two different situations.
That's the best.
It's two different lives. It's like somebody right here and then you speaking about what you did and you thinking, or I ain't gonna say you thinking, you know what happened to you. And I'm gonna say I know what happened to this motherfucker right here. So some of the same things, but things went different. I'm hearing you saying what you went through. I seen somebody going through something. I seen you saying what you going through, went through, whatever, and I'm saying what somebody else went through, and I see a difference. So somebody must be working good for you, or they're not. And I say motherfuckers not doing their job at all these offices.
But
I just went through this shit at the Social Security office with the motherfuckers losing my paperwork. I can't even get a license yet because they keep trying to say I ain't who I am. So I gotta go through some other shit after I done already sent the paper in and all the shit they said I needed. Now they don't got it on file.
But I'm trying to explain.
Same thing.
No,
same offices you're talking about.
When they can't find your stuff on file, that means you don't exist in their system or that you can't find it, so it's like you never did it. My point is this: if you need help in January, right?
I'm gonna leave it at
Hold on,
that.
I know, and you keep saying it, so let me get mine. This is the way it works right here. That everything that I actually said, all of that right here. Let's say you need help in January, right? And you're eligible for it, right? And you know what I'm saying? And also March come by, you're eligible for it, but you never got your funds, right? You know what I'm saying? You never got it, but you're eligible for it. You're supposed to get it, but the system is so slow. But the system is so slow that next you know August is here. You know what I'm saying? The system is so slow and backed up. You know what I'm saying? You had 8 months go by, but you're eligible for it. You know what I'm saying? So when they give you your money, they give you your money for every month that you were eligible.
You talking about pandemic shit, bro?
You know what I'm saying? And
everything you talking about happened during the pandemic.
Welfare. That's what child support and all that right there.
Pandemic. All this shit you talking about happened during the pandemic.
This is before pandemic.
All right.
You get child support right now. Put up child support right now, but you don't get a job until August right there. You're in arrear. You know what I'm saying? They're charging you from not from when the child was born. Not when the child was born, it's when you put the child support in. You know what I'm saying? You don't never pay child support from when the child is born. It's when you put the.
You really don't want to talk to me about child support. I'm the first nigga out of everybody to pay child support, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Out of everybody.
Where we at?
But I'm gonna leave that alone.
Please. Please. This shit goes off the rail when Paul get going like that.
Because I be knowing.
You don't know.
You don't be knowing. What you be knowing is your own personal situation. That's all you know is your own personal shit. That's just like every time you speak about certain shit, you talk about shit from the fucking Lincoln Park point of view. You can't really talk about what happened down on fucking Livingston or Main Street because you was in Lincoln Park.
That's right there. Was there a force field and I can't get out of that?
You might have rolled through there and all like that, but you wasn't out there trapping and no shit hanging with niggas.
Everybody on the planet knows me. Who don't know me?
That's not what I'm saying. Like now you taking it to like, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Thank you.
But I love you to death.
Okay, but when y'all find out later on, just like the slave, when you find out later on, you know, just say, "Oh,
I'm not gonna find out. I should have already. I know. I've been there, bro. Like I've been there. Like so, you right in your situation. Your situation can't be right for what I saw for somebody else.
Situation, it's a system.
Whatever you do, fuck the system because you talk about what you've been through.
No, that's what I've been through. You see a lot of older people like, yeah, I got my Social Security.
I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about. I can only create from or talk from personal experience. I cannot talk from your experience.
Facts, though. This is your personal.
My personal. It is a fact because it happened in my life.
Personal experience. Information. They don't have it on file. That's not how the system.
No, I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking about that. You losing.
Yeah, let's end it there.
Hey, when they find your shit on file.
Fuck all that. I'm not even going that deep in it, bro. That's not where I'm at. I'm where you keep bouncing around and shit. I'm not bouncing around. I'm speaking about the one same specific shit. I'm not talking about that the fucking everything you said that in your life, the shit you talking about.
Not in my life. I'm talking. This is the system.
The shit you talking about. You speaking, but you started speaking about what happened that you know of. So I'm saying you are right because whatever you think you know of, I can't say you think you know. Whatever you know of is right in your situation. Because that's what you went through or know of or something like that. So that is something you have knowledge of. I only have knowledge of what I saw or went through or something. So I can't say you wrong
Because
because
it's what you went through.
no, I'm not. You taking it back? No, I'm not. No,
47-year-old
I'm not talking about that.
Like Lowe's. Talk to Lowe's.
I don't want to talk to like
He's
Lowe's.
waiting for his social security right
We're
now.
not talking about Lowe's because that's what I'm saying. You still bouncing around. You done brought up Ford.
Because they won't ask the same thing. Right here, you need help in January because of their slow system. It's now August. Now you got to sit up there and pay them for all the months that they needed help because they were
talking about pandemic money.
that they never really got. No, this is way before the pandemic. This has always been that way.
Okay.
Always.
It has. But the thing, I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah,
because
please.
what you saying is what you know of.
No,
We talk about the same thing.
No,
We are talking about the same
my
thing.
argument for weeks now.
We are talking about the same thing.
It never fucking ends well. This is it. He does this. I'll be where you at. Now we can switch places. So now I'm telling you, okay, let's get to
Fuck you, Paul.
Lawrence's point is right here.
Don't tell my point. You don't know
I
my
can break
point.
something down to the all the way to where you point the finger at. Your point is your safe way is just to say it's the white man, and then you can do this right here and just say I get my point. You sit up there and break it all the way down instead of when people sit up there and just blame, oh, it's because of slavery, and then we done heard that 5 billion times. You know, so like we had a conversation where he sit up there and say like when we talk about how to deal with these unruly kids, he will sit up there and say all you gotta do is just talk to them.
Yeah.
Like that's the key. We've been talking to our kids for centuries. People have been talking to their kids about
You don't
shit
ever stop
to the
talking.
point. No, to the point where you talk to them so much you start to talk at them. You're gonna be just like your dad, and where he at in jail. You gotta now shock them. Now teachers that have talked to you over and over again gotta tell you, you know what, you ain't gonna be shit. You gonna be locked up in jail. They gotta get you to reality because everybody talks to you. You don't say talk to your kids like that.
Hey, you remember that though, Miss?
Everybody talks to their
class
kids.
and hit me with that shit.
You gotta know your kids. Know your kids' weakness. Know
But
that your kid is a
you-
bully. Know that your kid is fast. Know that your kid is a liar. Know that your kid is something. That's what you gotta notice, and you gotta now teach them how to swim in the life that they
The
in.
pudding. You understand? When you look at our kids, you see that when you look at my kids, you see that my thought process is working.
But when you talk to them, they still did stuff opposite of what you talk to them about.
No, when you look at his kids, when you look at your kids. So, you know what I'm saying? You can swear up and down that you're right, Paul, but you're not always right with this shit. All you doing is you talking at us right now with all that yakety yak. We don't care about
It
that.
takes more than just a conversation with a kid because we was talked to. You know what I'm saying? We was talking to people talk to us. We don't watch
Constantly though.
Yeah,
People saying something to me all the time.
We had black leaders back then that we ain't got black leaders now. You know what I'm saying? We was talked to by Martin Luther King and all them. When his death was, you know what I'm saying? That was still early when we was learning about.
You ain't never met Martin Luther King.
We didn't pay no attention to none of that shit. We grew up in an era where church was like our grandmamas and our mamas took us to church. We didn't listen to the fucking pastor. We didn't do none of that shit. We sat there in church. In
This is
church.
what you get.
Come on now.
It's so
It's
beautiful.
more than talking. When people bump their head, it's you as an individual
So beautiful.
done bumping your head.
So beautiful.
Talk to them.
This is what you get. You definitely got to talk to them.
And we've been talked to. Did we
I've
listen?
been talked to. I listen to a lot of shit.
But
I don't know about you,
we didn't talk
but
to.
I listen to a lot of shit.
And stuff that they didn't talk to us about because people didn't find out that we was cutting classes and doing all this stuff. We wasn't
I
supposed
don't
to do
know.
that.
Paul Carter's on this week.
I got away with so much shit my mom didn't even know about.
On the
So did Joe. We get away with shit.
Well, that was the plan anyway.
That's right.
You know, and we're gonna bring it to an end tonight.
We done for the night? We got 5 more minutes.
I don't know.
It's over.
Well, we can give a shout out to
2 hours.
Drake, Imperial Grapes.
Y'all, my man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up,
Show
Paul
some
Carter.
love.
Say something to him about the party.
Show some love.
Big love to Drake Imperial
sponsorship,
Grapes
whatever.
tonight.
Yeah,
Like Getty Boy said, we building around this motherfucker.
we build.
We got the party. Drake Imperial Grapes got the party coming up.
May 1st.
May
March
1st.
May
Is it
1st.
May 1st? Yeah, it's May 1st.
May 1st.
Okay, May 1st.
Black Tie Fair.
Get the tickets early, it's $40. Get at the door, it's $50.
Where can we get the tickets at?
He didn't display that information to me.
No, it's a number. You got to call.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah. It's 614-620-2770, or you can call 614-446-9711. If you got like 10, we got 10 vendor tables over there that's available. You know, that's $100 a
Get
table.
the tickets.
Get the tickets.
And come and, you know,
Come on and kick it. Come
It's gonna be a
buffet style dinner and
unlimited
unlimited
flowing.
imperial grapes.
And if we run out, we'll call Jesus
By
to
the
turn the
flavor.
water
That's
into
3439 Westernville Road.
And also, we want to give another shout out to
Black Tie Fair,
Yeah, like get cleaned up. Come on out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring your lady. You know
Bring
what I'm
the
saying?
people
Show
out.
up. You know, come on, let's do it.
bring them
Let's
pretty
do
girls
it.
out.
Let's do it.
And,
Get fly.
Also, give a big shout out to Our Famous Kitchen.
I gotta taste some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from All Famous Kitchen where ain't no ingredients missed. And listen, I'm in the mood for brisket. I want my cornbread biscuits.
This-
Pick up the phone, come get this.
This-
They got the biggest sandwiches.
Ha!
Thank you,
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yeah. Is that macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
I busted that shit.
Yeah. We can get that food. Where we gonna get that food at? What's that number?
Our Famous Kitchen. Holler at us. We got you. 614-556-2174. And this has been the Raw Way Show podcast. And I'm the big homie Raw Way. And I got my homeboy Giddy Boy on my accomplice, my two accomplices.
G-I-D-D-Y, holla back.
And Paul Clark, what's up?
Paul Clark, born and raised. Get at us. The Raw Way Show.
And we build around this place.
And I am always right.
Please, God damn it, motherfucker. Motherfucker.